Hey everybody, welcome to Two United Fans. I'm Nach.
And I'm Mike.
Kyle is out again this week, but he was at the home opener for Minnesota United this past Saturday with me. We got some wonderful footage. Alex Huntress, who's a friend of our show, had our camera out and about, taking shots of the crowd, taking shots of the game, the tailgate. We'll have all of that for you coming up first after the break. And after that,
I'm going to be joining Nach to analyze the actual match itself. Play-by-play of the game, yeah.
Yeah, we went through Reddit, we went through Twitter, saw some of the things that all of you were discussing and had questions about, and decided to look through those 90 minutes to get some footage that didn't make it into the official highlights package and use it to maybe answer some of your questions. Of course, we'll talk about that, controversial penalty that happened. If you want to believe the ref.
The official story of the game.
The official story. We're going to put on our tinfoil hats and bring you the conspiracy theory. The man keeping Minnesota United down. You've been wondering why we've been playing so bad? We have the answers. The truth will astound you. From BuzzFeed, this is Nach.
And this is Mike.
Come back right after the break.
I'm Aaron Pitchcolin, and you're watching Two United Fans.
Hey everybody, I'm here at the Nomad, waiting for Carl to show up. Gonna start checking people into the Detloon Express soon. My hands have been shaking all day. It's a moment. It's a moment. I normally at a home opener I'd be really excited for a win, but I'm feeling nervous personally. I don't know what we're gonna see. But here's to a good, fun day with some friends, with some soccer, and hopefully with a win. We'll check back with you in a second.
Okay. All right. So Kyle's here. I made it, guys. He's got his beer. I got my beer. And there's a lot more people now around.
Hooligans and thugs.
When I was over down Firehouse,
So it's gonna be good. I'll see you on the bus.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Somebody kick him over here.
Zeller!
What's that?
I'm empty.
Oh.
I'm empty. This is a crime.
You're not paying attention.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm not being greedy.
Okay, here's.
You're not the boss of me, Dad.
You're not my real dad. You can't tell me what to do. Right. Okay, for real.
It's true.
Everything that came onto this bus with you has to leave this bus with you. Right? This includes things like beer cans. Your friends who might have had too many. I don't know.
The one beer.
Right. Okay, but for real, another thing, the Dark Clouds are singing the national anthem tonight. If you're into that kind of thing, you want to sing with the Clouds, be in the stand by at least 6:45. Okay? So don't be late. The other thing is the section's sold out. So you guys, if you don't go in early, you're gonna miss out on a good spot. You might be on the South End line. Horror of horrors. Right? What else? I'm supposed to do some other more other than announcements.
Just don't be a dick on the bus and stick your hands out the window. That's bad.
Yeah, don't stick your hands out of the windows, because that's a dick thing to do.
Setting up flags.
Keep your arms and feet inside the bus until it has come to a complete
halt. Don't ask me how long it's gonna take, okay? We'll get there when we get there.
Can we go to the bathroom?
God damn it!
Don't make me come back there.
So the other thing we're gonna do is learn some new songs.
Yes!
Woo!
New songs!
That's a lot of excitement. I like that. Alright, who in this bus has heard Hot Blooded by Foreigner?
Yeah!
Right, it's a good song. I like it.
You bet your balls I have.
Yeah, good. So we got this guy on our team now. He's from Northern Ireland. His name's Johnny Steele. And here's what he sings. Well, he's Johnny Steele. Check it and see. He's got a fever of 103. Come on, Johnny, do you do more than dance? Johnny Steele, Johnny Steele. Well, he's Johnny Steele. Check it and see. He's got a fever of 103. Come on, Johnny, do you do more than dance? Johnny Steele, Johnny Steele.
Nailed it. Beautiful.
Hey everybody, we made it. The bus got all the way up here to Blaine, and oh my God, the crowd here today is insane. So take a look at this. This is at least twice as big as we've seen it all year. So I'm excited for this game, the first home opener for Minnesota United of the 2015 season. I've got my Dark Suds cup. I'm ready to party.
Welcome to a packed and lively National Sports Center in Blaine, Minnesota. On 45 TV as Minnesota.
It's a lovely, beautiful spring day. I mean, we could not have asked for a better day for this home opener, but honestly, this is what I'm most excited for, the crowd. Oh my god, so many people.
Around Abdul Salam. Ibarra with the cross. Header! And a goal, Pablo Campos! Little chip. Tiscarizzi reads directs. Steele to his right foot. He goes down. Penalty kick for Minnesota.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
would like to thank you, all of you, for joining us for our 2015 opener. Let's give your attention to the south end of the field for a fireworks show tonight.
Hey, Texas! This is Minnesota! Go back, Texas!
Hi guys, how are you guys?
Good.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Nice game.
Thank you. Thanks guys.
Hey, Babs, next week, Minnesota United FC will be on the road to take on FC Edmonton. Don't miss a single minute.
Will you give her a hug?
It's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
You're good.
Thank you.
You have fun today? Oh, it's that C score again. Thank
My voice is gone because I was shouting through the whole game, but we should have won that. We were the better team. The stand, it cheered. It was awesome. I loved it. United fans, the best in the nation. No question. I'll see you around.
Thank you. You guys have a night.
United fans, right?
It is. Anything to say?
Hey,
It was a good game tonight.
it was a fantastic game. Yeah,
Well, the turnout was great, though.
No,
I have to say
that was amazing. That was a crowd just like Swansea, and for a home opener, it was fantastic. No, as an employee, it's a wonderful thing to see for sure.
What do you think of the final result though? 2-2. Close game.
It's been a rough opening to the season so far with two
Yes.
games. So
I'm confident we'll bounce back.
disappointed. The fireworks were an interesting touch to a tie.
But it was also still a really great match. And, I mean, exciting. When it comes down to the wire like that, it's always a lot of fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Fans got their entertainment tonight.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for putting on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night.
All right, so headed out of the stadium now after the first game at home. Little disappointed in what we saw tonight. 2-2 draw. I know it's tempting to blame the ref right now for some of what we saw, but unfortunately, a lot of the blame does lie on the team. And what we saw just weren't good enough again. We saw about 10-15 minutes of total team play tonight, which was fantastic when it happened. But that's not good enough to win in the NASL anymore. So I'm gonna hop back on the bus.
Hi, I'm Jamie Watson with Minnesota United, and you're watching Two United Fans.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Two United Fans. I'm Nach.
I'm Mike.
We're here now to talk about Minnesota United versus San Antonio, the home opener. It was not as bad as people were expecting it to be.
No. I thought it was a little crowded. You could definitely see on the stream there was a lot of people walking through, but it was a really rowdy atmosphere. I think they did a good job with kind of the remodeling of the stadium, everything that you saw, just a little bit ago. But yeah, I think they played pretty well too. I think they definitely deserved 3 points. I think kind of the refs stole it out of anyone. I don't think San Antonio stole it. But yeah, I think they definitely deserve 3 points.
Well, and one of the things that we saw that was really good today was the defense. You know, the defensive mids in particular were really breaking up San Antonio's play. Between about the 35th and 76th minutes, you and I noticed watching the replay that there was not much going on.
Yeah, I think at that point I probably made a comment they had about maybe 60 to 65% of the ball control possession. Minnesota United did, yeah. I think Jordan and Pitchkolin did a really good job just breaking up the flow of San Antonio whenever they came on to attack. One of the two were at least breaking up the play, if not causing a little bit of havoc for the San Antonio players. Yeah.
Well, and Pitchkolin got his starting spot back. Jordan also started. This was at the cost of Vincentini and Ibsen, who we don't know if Ibsen's hurt yet. The thing that I noticed was that Jordan, despite his size, played a very physical game. He had some great attacking touches too. In general, I rate him very well personally. I'm really glad to see him back in the starting lineup. I hope he maintains that spot. Pitch too. Not a lot of the errors that we've seen the last couple of games. We were talking the last episode that Pitch had given away some free kicks. This time you saw him pulling back into that back line, falling back when the fullbacks had to go and cover a defender or an attacker in the corner. Pitch would fall back into the defensive line.
Yeah. And I think Jordan complemented that by pushing more up the field. We saw him a couple times kind of driving that attack forward, giving the ball out to Ibarra or one of the wingers, whoever it may be.
And that made me really happy to see, because that was something that he had mentioned in his episode here on Two United Fans, sitting right where I'm sitting actually. But he did say that was something he wanted to do more of. And actually on Pablo's goal, Ibarra throws the ball in, gets it back off of Jordan, and then makes the cross over to Pablo to score.
Yep. Yeah, right off of, that was a really good kind of sequence of plays. The ball went out of play. Throws it right to Jordan. Jordan does the good layoff right back to Ibarra. Ibarra does his magic and gets it right over to Campos.
And we also saw one of the things that we've heard a lot of Minnesota United and the analysts say is that Ramirez, people around the league now know, he's the guy to mark. He's the guy who's dangerous.
Yeah, he pulled the players off of Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo's completely unmarked on that goal.
Yeah,
it was great.
I was like, I kind of made the comment, I'm like, where is the San Antonio defense? And Nach brought up the good point. They're all covering Ramirez, because they have to cover him.
But really, I think, that was great. Pablo gets his first goal since being injured, having that horrendous injury that kept him out all season last year. But I think an even bigger story, unfortunately, of this game has to be the referees.
Yeah, they took over the game in a bad way. A referee should kind of make the game kind of flow well, but you can't you don't want to be noticed almost. You kind of want to be there in the background making sure the game has a good flow. It's not getting too broken down, but he just came out and made bad calls, did not make any calls. There was one play, the ball played up to Campos. Campos gets kind of pulled back. Pablo keeps playing, crosses it over to Ibarra, and Ibarra is running straight forward. San Antonio player runs into him. That just symbolizes how kind of bad the refereeing was. And
there were a lot of calls like that. There were a lot of missed opportunities where the ref could have got a foul. And it wasn't just all for Minnesota either, or against Minnesota, I should say. San Antonio was hard done a couple of times too. And then Johnny Steele went down, and we did get a penalty on that one. And then if you look at that one closely, though, Johnny Steele goes down very lightly.
But yeah, I think it was definitely a weak call on the penalty for Steele.
Yeah. But Steele in general had a great
game.
He did. I mean, he was linking up well with other players. He was playing a defensive role too. Again, we saw him bring that physicality that we've seen him bring.
Yeah.
The next thing we have to talk about, though, getting late into the game, 90th minute, they really go for it. Najak goes to punch an attacking ball out, knocks Cesar Elizondo right on the head. Penalty is called. But looking at the replay, he gets the ball first.
Yeah, he gets the ball, and it's one of those things where you're in the goalie's, I was about to say crease, I have hockey on my mind. You're in the box, you're expected to know the goalie is going to be coming out, and it's the goalie's kind of territory. If he had made contact with the player first, probably would have been given a penalty kick, but he didn't. He made contact with the ball first and followed through with that, which he's perfectly entitled to do. Another one of those bad calls that the ref made throughout the game. And it's not even just in favor of Minnesota United. It was, like Nach said, it's bad calls the entire game.
Yeah, and I mean, that one cost us 2 points. And I feel pretty hard done by that, because this could have been a big win, which, the fireworks after the game would have actually been deserved. But it was one of those situations that I think made a lot of people jump onto Sami Najak. Like, we saw the first goal by San Antonio. Siskaritze, he basically has a free kick and he knocks the ball right into the goal behind Najak, because Najak's far out playing that sweeper keeper role. Everyone's saying super keeper now.
Yeah.
Like, it's the buzzword around our team.
I think Manuel Neuer kind of made that buzzword happen, you know.
Seriously, if anyone else ever says, like, compare Sammy Najok to Manuel Neuer, like, the gulf is too big. But let's just put it this way, though. I think Najok is still a great keeper. I think he did well for most of the game. I heard some talk online about how his distribution wasn't good.
I didn't really see too much of that.
No, not at all. In fact, there were some great ones from him.
Yeah, and there was a couple that I saw where he may have, you know, thrown it out and it went to a San Antonio player. It might have been put that more on the Minnesota player that he was distributing it to versus his throw itself. But yeah, there's a couple where he kicked it downfield. There was one that Venegas actually ran right through and should have had a really good opportunity. I think it was a really good over the entire defense and right to Venegas. Just couldn't capitalize on it. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he is an international for a good reason. I don't think, a lot of people have been saying cut him. Just like last game, they were like, bench all the starters. It's over. Let's start again. Fire everybody. I don't think that's the answer. No. I think we got to stick with Sammy. He's learning the league. He's learning what's going on.
Learning the teammates, too.
Exactly. And Siskeritse, he's done this before. There's actually a video online of him doing exactly the same kind of goal a few years ago. So this is gonna be something that now teams know that Najok is gonna be further out. They're gonna try this over again. This works maybe once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. If the rest of what Sammy gives us comes through, I'm okay with it. With the confidence that we saw Minnesota United playing with this game, wins are gonna come.
Yep.
I think we're gonna click a little bit later.
Yeah, I think definitely they should have had a win today, or not today, on Saturday. But yeah, they played a lot better than previous efforts, especially against the Ottawa game. That's a stark improvement from the Ottawa
Absolutely,
game. Yeah.
Absolutely. So hopefully we're sitting here in a week or maybe 2 weeks or whenever talking about a string of victories coming up.
Yeah, couple in a row.
Exactly. But for now, we're going to take a quick break and then take you out to the credits.
Thank you very much for watching another episode of Two United Fans. We're glad to have you here.
Absolutely. Now, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, you like us on Facebook, you... what's it called on Twitter? I think it's called follow. You should follow us on Twitter. You should find us on services that we're not on, like Instagram, too. Read our blog on Northern Pitch. Sometimes we write stuff, too. And finally,
listen to us. If you're tired of looking at these faces, you can stare at a blank screen and still hear our beautiful voices with TUF Cast. This is a weekly audio pod we're putting out. Check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and something else that we automatically upload to. We are everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again. See you later.
Goodbye. We can do this. Remember to smile. You did really well last week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was very good. I don't know if you actually watched yourself.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You told me you wouldn't watch yourself.
I know.
So you did?
I did.
Did you have to have a glass of whiskey?
No, it was good. No, it was good.
It was fine?
Yeah.
You lived through it?
Yeah, I lived.
Okay, good. Alright. As long as you're not causing you nightmares.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're doing good work here. I don't want you to die. Alright. Okay. This is Two United Fans 2x12. Take 1 and action.